In this video, we want to apply our understanding of dimensional analysis to convert between currencies. And what we're looking at here are three Big Macs. And we are looking at three Big Macs in three different countries. The first one is in Japan. The second one is in, I believe, in France. It's a measure in euros. The amount of Big Mac there is in euros. And then finally, we see one here in Sweden. So what we want to be able to do is to think about if we had to purchase these Big Macs in these three countries, how much money would we have to pay in US dollars? And what we need in order to calculate this is the conversion rate, the exchange rate or conversion rate between these currencies. And we already learned dimensional analysis, and we're going to use dimensional analysis in these situations to calculate how much these burgers cost in each of their respective countries. So first, let's start just thinking about this first one. We have a burger, and we're just focusing on the 390 yen. So this burger costs 390 yen. And what I would need to do if I want to go and calculate this from yen to US dollar, I would need the conversion rate. And I have it. It's right here. I'm told that $1 US dollar equals about 108.41. And I just looked up this value on Google. And if you were to go and look it up right now, you would see something different. This is always fluctuating. Depending on the economies in each of the countries, global economy, it all changes. But right now, when I took that screenshot, $1 was equivalent to and could purchase 108.41 approximately yen. So this is going to be my conversion factor directly from yen into dollars. So using dimensional analysis, remember, start with what we want to change. So we want to change this 390 yen into US dollar. So start with the 390 yen. I'm multiplying, I'm using dimensional analysis, and I want to multiply by a conversion factor where I'm canceling out the yen and going into US dollars. What I know based on this conversion rate, exchange rate, $1 is 108.41 yen. So now in my calculator, I can go ahead and complete this calculation. So with dimensional analysis, we know we can multiply the numerators and then divide by the product of the denominators. So maybe I'll write this down here. I'm going to have 390 times 1, which is just 390, over 108.41. And what I get when I put that into my calculator, so 390 divided by 108.41, we get, this is approximately, and we're going to round this to the hundredths place because we're talking about dollars. I get approximately $3.60. So it was $3.597, but if we round to the nearest hundredths place, it's about $3.60 for that Big Mac. So again, using my dimensional analysis, I see that the yen canceled. I went and calculated that into dollars. If you want to go ahead and try this next one, we now want to turn the 4.19 euro, and I can't draw the euro sign, so I'm just going to write out euro. We want to convert that into dollars. So if you want to pause the video and complete this using the exchange rate, please do. I want to cancel out euro, go into dollars. Euros would cancel. I'm told that there are, and the exchange rate at this time was 0.92 euros, 1 US dollar. So again, in my calculator, I can take the 4.19, multiply it by 1, divide it by 0.92, and what I get, this is approximately, and I'm going to again write this down here, round it to the hundredths, approximately $4.55. So a little bit more expensive to purchase a Big Mac in France. Finally, in Sweden, we have a exchange rate given to us in a little bit of a different way. Instead of the dollar to euro conversion, it's slightly different, but that's okay. We know that They are interchangeable. We can use it as a ratio just as we have been. But what we see, this burger, the Big Mac in Sweden, costs 59 krona. So if you want to go ahead and pause the video and convert these 59 krona into dollars, please do. But I'm going to keep going. 59 krona is what I want to change into. So I'm going to multiply by, I want to cancel out the krona, go into dollars. I know that there are 0.098 dollars in 1 krona. So 1 krona is about almost 10 cents is essentially what's happening here. What I see, krona would cancel. I would be in a measure of dollars. And so this product, if I multiply 59 over 1 times 0.098, I see the denominators are just 1, so there's no multiplication, or excuse me, no division needed. I can just multiply by 0.098. And if we round this to the nearest hundredth, we get $5.78. So definitely more expensive for a Big Mac in Sweden compared to the other two countries. All we're seeing here, again, just using our understanding of dimensional analysis to determine cost and the situation. The only thing that makes this different is we're given an exchange rate rather than a static or constant conversion. The final example we want to look at is an application where we may not have a direct exchange rate between two currencies, so we need an intermediate exchange rate or an intermediate step, very much like what we saw previously. And what we're looking at here is from Domino's Pizza in Japan. And I recently learned that Domino's has some really interesting pizzas in Japan, evidenced by a smoked salmon and basil mayo pizza. Think it sounds good. I kind of go back and forth whether or not I think that sounds good. But what we want to do is to use the exchange rates that are given to us. So we have two. One that goes from US dollars and yen. We already worked with that one. And another going from dollars to euro. Again, we already worked with that. We want to figure out how much a large pizza is in euros. So a large pizza, according to this graphic, is 3,900 yen plus tax, and we're just going to ignore the tax. So what we want to do is to turn 3,900 yen into euro. So I'm just going to make a quick summary. I want to go from the Japanese yen to euros. And the question is, are we able to have a direct conversion given these exchange rates that I'm given? The answer to that is no. I don't have a direct conversion, one step based on these exchange rates. However, I can go from the yen to the US dollar, so I'll just abbreviate USD, and then using the exchange rate from the dollar, I can go to the euro. And this is not going to be a problem because we know dimensional analysis, and dimensional analysis is a very quick and efficient way to go into an intermediate unit and out of it very quickly. If you want to go ahead, pause the video, give that a shot, please do. Remember, with dimensional analysis, we start with what we want to change. So we have the price of the pizza is what we want to change. And so the price of this pizza is 3,900 yen. And I want to convert that, again, first into dollars, because that is my plan. And I know that, according to the exchange rate given to me, there are 148.41 yen in $1. Again, that's given to me up above. If I stopped right now, I would have that price in dollars, but I don't want dollars. That was just my intermediate step. I want to go from dollars to euros. And I know that would cancel, and I would have my unit of euro. And I know, based on the exchange rate given to me, 0.92, $1. So I am going to multiply this out. If I multiply the numerators, I get 3,900 times 0.92 we get 3,588 divided by 108.41. So divide that value by 108.41, and I'm going to round this to the hundredths place. So 33.0965, but if I bump that up because I'm rounding to the hundredths, this is about 33.10, and this is euro. And again, not really good at drawing the sign, so I'm just going to write out euro. So this would cost 33 euro, which is almost $33. It'd actually be a little bit more than $33 if we use the exchange rate. So that's an expensive pizza. For a large pizza, that's pretty expensive. I guess not super surprised based on the toppings. I don't know if I would purchase it though.